So the main reason you came to Japan because you wanted to work in the Japanese company?
Yeah, so I came to study, but now I'm going to graduate in 2 months, and I have already secured an internship, which is kind of like a job, and I would want to work in that company eventually.
Okay, so you actually have studied Japanese, but it's how did you study? Can you tell me what you have done?
The school here offers Japanese classes. So I took elementary classes, but I did not finish completely because I got a little bit busy with my research.
Okay, so you almost cannot speak anything, right? Because you're busy?
The reason why I cannot speak largely is not because I'm busy, but because when I learn a little bit of Japanese, I do not have enough interactions with Japanese people to practice what I have learned. And then that means I forget what I have learned, basically.
But it's you live in Japan, you can't have the interaction with the Japanese people if you really go out from university and just go with the local people.
Again, especially for a Black person being new in Japan here, sometimes it's very difficult to approach Japanese people because Japanese people are a little bit very, should I say, private people. Sometimes everybody minds his own business. So it's difficult for me as a Black person, big, tall Black man, to just approach a Japanese person. It's even when you see Japanese people on the road, some of them kind of like shy away and they run. Do you understand? So it's difficult for me to approach them and kind of like initiate conversations out of thin air. When I can, let's say I meet them maybe in a bar, they often want to speak English. That's the very few interactions that I have, as opposed to speaking Japanese with me. So again, why I would want that, I would love that. I don't have enough opportunity to do that, even though I live in Japan. But that's what I would want to change.
Yeah, of course. I mean, everybody are not comfortable when somebody is very different. For example, I'm currently living in Europe for 7 years, and I am the only one Asian. What the people actually think first is, oh, Asian girl, maybe she's from China, or maybe she's from Thailand. Can you do the massage? So which is, it's very normal to happen because you're very different. You can see, they can see from your face that you're not locals. The second guess is how we can communicate. Is this Asian person, I cannot speak English, I cannot speak, let's say, Greek or German, any Italian or anything. If I cannot speak, the second thought is, I'm not going to talk to her because I don't know if she can speak something. So they disappear, right? Face is different. Maybe she can't understand the local language, disappear. That's of course normal, right? But what you can change is, of course, you cannot change your face. I cannot change my face. Okay, if you really want to do the plastic surgery and everything, maybe you can change. But let's say you cannot change, right? And then the second thing is you can change your communication skill. By the way, I can speak English. By the way, I can speak Greek. By the way, I can speak German. No worries. We can communicate. Hey, how's it going? Then, oh, wow, she can speak. That's great. But okay, in your case is you live in Japan. Okay, so face is different. That you cannot change, but you can change communication skills, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna happen exactly same to you when you start working in a Japanese company too. 30% of people are maybe open-minded. People can speak English to you, but the 40% or even more, 50% of people are Black person. I cannot speak English. No way. Disappear, right? And then as much as so many people actually feel uncomfortable with you, it's going to be very difficult to actually even make a better career in the company. Because if everybody is not actually feeling comfortable working with you, who's going to pay more money? It's very difficult, right? Understand?
Yes.
Business is related to the money. The money related to how much this person like you to stay in our company and they work together, right?
Yeah. Actually, to even mention this, I got, even before this internship, I got almost got an offer from an investment firm, basically. And the only thing that stood between me and the offer, even though I could do the job, he understood. Of course, we did the entire interview in English because I had a very good CV. But at the end of the day, I couldn't speak enough Japanese, and that was a problem.
Hey, what's up? So today I would love to share my student Rodney from Seattle, United States. So when he came to my school, He said he already lived in Japan for 10 years and he did almost everything. He did Duolingo, any language application, language school, and also textbook. And he said he can't speak almost anything confidently. And he has a Japanese wife and he has a Japanese children too. So I said to him, I totally understand. This is not your fault. And this is not about your capability. It's just you couldn't find best learning structure. So we started together. In the first few weeks, he actually had a difficulty in the pronunciation. He couldn't actually move his mouth correctly. He couldn't speak fast. But later, he actually said to me that I went to the park with my son and I actually start talking with other parents. The communication start working. And I said, wow, this is amazing. You just started a few weeks ago and you already start meeting with the locals. What was this 10 years? Now you see, it's amazing progress. So if you don't want to waste of your time living in Japan without any progress in speaking, so you can learn Japanese, but if you're not making progress in speaking, what's the point? So take our free consultation. Let's learn our learning structure.